Are those thumbs up? I mean,
Yeah, I give them the double thumbs up.
Wait, look at how big your hand. Can we just show something how big? Well, the bling, and also how big your hand is.
Yes, this is.
And I have a big hand for a chick.
I had to get them off me. This is how you get the big guys off. Get off me.
Well, you played in the league for like 45 years.
Yeah.
It was amazing.
Just keep bringing bigger dudes on the show.
Yeah.
That way I feel tiny.
Yeah.
All right, so here's what we do every Friday. Usually it's Colin's Blaze in 5. As you can see here, Colin's not here. So we've changed the graphic just for Ryan. It's
right.
Ryan.
Yeah, Ryan. Yeah.
We don't just do that for anyone. You're welcome.
This is pretty special.
So we will get right to it. We will begin with the Chargers and the Steelers. Ben Roethlisberger returns to the Steelers after Pittsburgh dropped 2 of 3 without him. The Steelers are first in the NFL against the pass and 5th against the run. They face a Chargers squad that's lost 7 of their last 8. So Ryan, who's your pick here?
I don't want to talk scheme. I don't want to talk stats because everything would point towards the Steelers. But Steelers coming off an emotional win against their rival, the Ravens, with Charlie Batch, a third-string guy.
Right.
So
Chargers
emotional.
get rid of their. I mean, dudes are going to be crying all week.
Yeah.
Here's the deal. It makes no sense for the Chargers to go in there and win this game, and that's why I'm picking them.
Wow.
Okay.
Ryan, I'm going right here with Pittsburgh. They're probably the #1 defense, and they're not even healthy yet. These guys are still trying to get healthy. They get Big Ben back. I don't see any way. Those guys, believe me, I had my U-Haul packed. I was on a couple of teams like this. The U-Haul is packed. They're calling the people to get their services cut off. These guys are ready to go home.
Yeah, because they saw all Phillip Rivers' turnovers in the 4th quarter.
Why would they have to cancel the cable, though? That was not even close.
You can't leave cable on.
Yeah, I think this is going well for you so far. Should we move on?
On the next one.
6-6 Cowboys are second in the NFL in passing, which is important because of what I'm going to say next. They're 29th in rushing. Dallas faces a Bengals team that's won 4 straight and is now tied for 2nd in the AFC North. Ryan, do better here. Who's your pick?
Do better.
It's pretty simple.
All right, here's the deal. Dallas, every single week, I mean, we get this thing updated like Facebook. Hey, are you going to fire everybody? Hey, are you going to get rid of this quarterback? I mean, it's nonstop with these guys. So then they win a game, and it's like we leave them alone for a little bit. I actually like that with them going again against a good team here with Cincinnati. Like, I like Cincinnati. But, yeah, I think everybody got off their back here a little bit, and they'll get the win this weekend.
Okay.
Wow. Well, right here again, my good man. I'm going to go with Cincinnati. Hey, look, I think Marvin Lewis has done a great job keeping that team together. I think that Andy Dalton, he's taken a step forward. A.J. Green is a phenomenon. If they get Jonathan Joseph back, get some of the guys that are banged up back, get them back in the secondary, I think these guys can win out. Win out.
Well, you just have time. No more further discussion about that?
No, I'd heard enough.
It was over?
Because you started convincing
Because you lost.
Well, did I?
0-2 here.
I think they play on Sunday.
Drill Suggs might be returning from a torn bicep, but can Baltimore stop my guy RG3? While guiding the Redskins to 3 straight wins, the rookie has thrown 9 touchdowns and just 1 interception. Ryan, who's your pick here?
I feel like, hey, does anyone want to come on and disagree with the world? I know that tends to play out every now and then, but everyone is all Redskins. It's a Monday night game. This dude's a superhero.
Because the Ravens just lost to Charlie Batch.
Well, that's all right, because you know what good teams do? They respond after tough losses, and it was a tough loss for them. They completed, by the way, 13 passes last week. Like, he didn't throw it 50
Don't let the numbers
times.
stand in the way.
All right, no problem. There's another show. I'm going
All right, I'm going RG3. Now, my problem is how aggressive the Baltimore defense is. I just think they're going to lose contain. They're going to allow this young man to get outside. They're going to break contain. They're not playing real discipline. I think Ray Lewis coming back, I think that'll help. But I think these guys are on the roll, that zone run play. Coach Shanahan, Kyle Shanahan, they got these guys real confident. And that quarterback, RG3, whoo.
Brian, that's your cue.
All right.
You just give a woo.
Oh, he got me.
You're right about that defense, though.
Yeah.
Next, at 5 and 7, the playoff hopes of Drew Brees and the Saints are hanging on by a thread. And now they've got to play the Giants at MetLife Stadium. But the Giants have been struggling lately, losing 3 of their last 4 games. Ryan? Numbers never lie. You're on the board with 1. So who do you have? Saints at the Giants.
Giants got smoked by the Saints team last year. Osi Umenyiora had the best line ever. He goes, I remember playing them last year, and I had to go in and get an extra, and it came back out. They had scored 5 touchdowns. So you'd think that would help the Giants remind themselves of how serious the Saints offense can still be. Now, the Giants are in that mode where we're supposed to think they're going to win every game, even when they look average. Like, look, they were okay, and the Redskins were good last week. But I'm going with the Saints in this spot because I just don't think the Giants can cover.
Wow.
Okay. Right back here, Ryan. I'm going to go with
I don't think Lomas wants to go over there ever. Have you went with any of these choices?
No, I haven't.
Okay.
Not yet. But, you know, I'm going to look at
intimidating.
it. This team's defense, oh, my goodness. That's all I can say about it.
I left that part out.
Okay, thank you. I just don't think they're going to hold up. I think it's going to be a high-scoring game. I think both teams could put up points. I just don't think they're going to make the stop when it counts, when they have to. I'm going
Drew
with the
Brees
G.
has great numbers against the Giants. But that doesn't matter. Just move on to your next cue card there, Ryan. What a game on Monday Night Football. Tom Brady, the proud new father of a baby girl. And the Patriots take on the 6-game winning streak against the Texans, who have also a 6-game win streak of their own. Texans have only lost 1 game all year, but the game is in New England. Ryan, who is your pick here?
Tommy Brady.
Wow, Tommy Brady.
Just had a baby girl.
You're yelling about it.
Yeah, I know. I'm actually going to be there at the game until I realize I
Oh, I
don't
thought you
want
meant at the birth of the baby.
No, I
That'd
missed
be
it.
Awesome.
But I'll catch up with him later. I did once go to an apartment we thought was his and invited people back, and we found out, well, they found out it wasn't, and they were more bummed out than everybody else. That has nothing to do with this breakdown, though. Here's the deal. The Patriots defensively, I worry about them all the time, okay? But you know what they're going to do. They're going to limit J.J. Watt's effectiveness because Belichick decided, hey, what do they do best? J.J. Watt, so he will not be as much of a factor in this game. I'm just going to say at night, cold, Monday night, fired up. I don't necessarily think the Patriots are the better team. I just like them in this spot.
You could drag me right down with you.
Yeah, finally, though.
We agree.
I'll remind you.
No, go ahead. No, you
No,
go ahead.
I was just going to have you explain because the Texans haven't lost on the road yet this year.
Yeah, but 26
Very
and
good
3
point.
in November and December. Tom Brady, Belichick.
Lomas, I'm not going to argue with you. I just want to throw it out there.
And I'm not sold on Matt Schaub yet. I'm just not sold. I'm trying to get there. I'm trying to cross over. I just hadn't crossed over yet.
All right, brother.
Reveal it, baby. All right.
You didn't even want to wait for the drum roll on that one? You're just
I look, man. First time in like 3 or 4
Ryan's just
months.
real excited he gets to hit the button.
I'm
Now
just
let's go
glad
back